everybody, I'm so glad that you joined me today. I've been wondering something. Have you ever gotten a gift that was so incredible you'll never forget it? A gift so amazing that to this day you'll never forget the moment that you received it. I wonder if there are some gifts that are just so big that we hardly ever recognize them. Some gifts that we actually have to go all the way back to the beginning to see. Some gifts that are really hard to actually notice. Let's go back to the beginning, maybe a little bit before the beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing except perhaps an enormous smile. On the first day, God gave us the gift of light. So now there wasn't just darkness, but there was light. Now, I don't mean just the light in your flashlight or the light in a light bulb, but I mean all the light there that there ever was. God gave it to us, the gift of light. So on the first day, now there was light and dark. And when God saw the light and the dark, he said, "It is good." And that was the end of the first day. On the second day, God gave us the gift of water. Now, I don't mean just the water in your tap or your tub. I don't even mean the water in a river or a lake or an ocean or the water that falls from the sky as rain. I mean all the water that water came from, all the water that ever was. This is the firmament. It divides the waters above from the waters below. And when God saw the water, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the second day. On the third day, God gave us the gift of dry land. God divided the water from the dry land and gave us all the green and growing things. And when God saw the dry land and the green and the growing things, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the third day. On the fourth day, God gave us the gift of day and night. This is the sun that rules the day and the moon and the stars that rule the night. And when God saw the day and the night, our way of telling time, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fourth day. On the fifth day, God gave us the gift of all of the creatures that fly. Not just the birds, but all of the creatures that fly. And all of the creatures that swim. And when God saw all of the creatures that fly and all the creatures that swim, God said, "It is good." And that was the end of the fifth day. Now on the sixth day, God gave us the gift of all of the creatures that walk on the dry land. All of the 4-footed creatures and all of the 2-footed creatures. And on day 6, God put his image in us. And when God saw all of the creatures that walk on the dry land, all of the 2-footed ones and the 4-footed ones, he said, "It is very good." And that was the end of the 6th day. On the 7th day, God rested. And God gave us the gift of a day of rest. Now, there isn't very much here because Well, there's so many things that we can do to remember all the days that God gave us as gifts. So I wonder, how are you spending your day of rest? I wonder, which one of these days do you think is most important? I wonder, which day do you think is the best?